Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Jaime Auton and I'm the Program Co-Director for the Master of Psychology, Organisational and Human Factors program at the University of Adelaide. I'm also an organisational psychologist and today I'll be providing you with a brief overview of the process of becoming an organisational psychologist. So many people hold the false view that psychologists exclusively work with individuals to manage mental health disorders. Actually, there are 9 recognised areas or specialisations of psychology within Australia, including clinical psychology, health psychology, and of course, organisational psychology. So how do you become an organisational psychologist? Well, the short answer is that you do have to spend a long time at university. So this may be good news for some, but not so good news for others. As it stands now, you are required to complete a 4-year undergraduate psychology sequence. At the end of your 4th year, you can select one of 2 pathways to becoming a registered psychologist. Now, to become an organisational psychologist, you must complete this pathway highlighted by the red box. Specifically, you must complete a 2-year Master of Psychology degree in organisational psychology. Now, after you've completed this degree, you are then eligible to apply for registration as a psychologist. Now, to be able to call yourself an organisational psychologist, you must then go on to complete what's called the registrar pathway, which is essentially 2 years of supervised practice while you're employed full time. So only after you have completed your Master of Organisational Psychology degree and the registrar pathway can you then call yourself an organisational psychologist. Now, while it is a long journey, it is incredibly worthwhile. I'll also point out that there are slight nuances to these pathways and they may change in the coming years, so please be aware of this. I also wanted to take this opportunity to point you to the APAC website. So this website is really useful as it lists all the available undergraduate and postgraduate psychology degrees in Australia. Now, if you try and search for accredited Master of Organisational Psychology programs, you will find that currently, as of 2023, there are only 5 programs offered in Australia. So, if one day you want to take the journey to become an organisational psychologist, you'll need to ensure that you complete a Master of Organisational Psychology that is APAC accredited. So what does the Master of Psychology, Organisational and Human Factors program look like at the University of Adelaide? So the degree comprises 3 components. You will complete 7 units of coursework over the course of the degree, including subjects such as professional practice, evidence-based practice, and psychological assessment. You will also complete 3 placements, totaling a minimum of 1,000 hours. Now, fortunately, we have very strong relationships with lots of organisations and organisational psychologists across South Australia, and we have placement opportunities in a range of consulting, government, public and private organisations. Finally, you will complete a thesis within the area of organisational psychology. Students work really closely with their supervisors to either conduct their own research, use existing data, or review the current literature to address an important applied research question. Now, it's also important to note that the class sizes are reasonably small. We take about 10 students per year, so the classes are very collegial and supportive. Thanks everyone. I hope this has provided you with some guidance on how to pursue a career in organisational psychology. We hope to see some of you in our program in a few years' time.